So welcome back for another year of lambing videos on our YouTube page. I just wanted to bring you a little update as to what has been going on since our last videos. So we had quite a busy year last year with a lot going on. So we actually had Nell's puppies, and we have two here, Moss, little Moss, and Ted. And we've got Nell here and Jim. So we're all out today in the lambing fields. We've only just started lambing. And for anybody new here, I thought I'd explain a little bit about the farm setup that we have currently. So we are lambing around 80 sheep, North Country Cheviot sheep, Herdwicks and mules. And we also have a small suckler herd of Ling cows and a couple of Aberdeen Anguses. We're also looking at buying in a few dairy cross calves, which we often rear on as well. So we have a bit of a mixed enterprise. We're up at Cartmel Fell in the Lake District. My grandparents have farmed up here for 50 plus years, so I very much love this place like home. But for me and my boyfriend Phil, our long-term goal was to take on a tenancy in the Lake District, and we over the last few years have been applying for quite a few different farms. So I am excited to share that this year we are actually moving into a farm up at Coniston in the Lake District through the National Trust, and we're very excited to be doing this. But that's where we are, up here at Cartmel Fell for this last lambing season, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to sharing it with all of you. Any questions, please just ask, but I will try and share everything from the good, the bad, interesting things, just the sort of day-to-day stuff. So I hope you enjoy watching the videos. Ride in the quad bike trailer. So we're going down to feed the sheep down the road, and it is definitely the safest way for them to travel, because we need to get a panel on the back of the quad bike seat just to make sure they don't slip off, and especially with there being four of them, we're quite happy in the trailer, aren't we? We're very good. They know that there's food. You're not silly, are you? Ordinarily we put feed in the troughs, but because it's so dry, I can put it on the floor, and because they're on their specialist feed, which is in cobs, so it's a bit bigger. So it's specialist feed for pregnant sheep. It's got plenty of energy in there, so it's really good for them to help with their milk production. So I'm going to try and attempt to give them it without getting mobbed. this evening. All tucking in. So whenever I feed them, I always count that everyone's there. And generally you can tell that everyone is in good health because they're eating away, they're looking bright, alert and happy, and I just walk up and down each side just to check there's no blood on any of their back ends or anything wrong at all. So it is just a case of each day knowing, and sometimes you just know, like if you come and you feed them and one's a bit slow coming down or is a bit reluctant, you think something not quite right here. But yeah, everyone's in good health, and I think the weather is really helping them. Even though these girls are carrying 2 or 3 lambs, they they're doing really well, getting plenty of good food, plenty of energy, and the sunshine always helps, keeping everyone well and happy. Here come the girlies coming over for their feed, so we can check that everyone's okay. They have their bale of haylage up the top, right up there, so they're all coming down. Look at the happy girls this morning. How you doing, Das? Are you a good girl? Hello, sweetie pie. There's little Phaedra and Talia trotting along. Das has got a head in the bag, so I'm going to have to get that off her now. Good girl, you get your feed. Good girl. So she's one who's expecting. So she was one that came here in calf, and she's now in calf again, and she'll be due the next few weeks. We've got Amber here. All the babies. All the babies. They're munching as well. And then the other one is this one here, who's expecting the next few weeks as well. So these two a little bit later on, just because they already had calves on them. They didn't actually come into season at the same time as the others, but that's absolutely fine. So that's where we're hoping next year we'll get them all calving nearly at the same time. Come here, Ted, come on, out of the way. So they have their big bales of haylage, and they get a little bit of a mixture. Ted, come out. Different things that just helps them with their energy levels, and their lick buckets as well. They're very happy cows, and it's just a really good way that we can just check that everyone's okay. Good girls. Little Darcy baby is getting very big. Getting very big. Look at these colourful babies. That's the thing, when you cross a white bull with brown or black cows, you can get a bit of a variety, as you can see. And these two have definitely integrated into the herd well. They're very happy, aren't we? Here, little sweetie pie. Look at you, little gorgeous. Little gorgeous. Hey, good girl. Oh, munchy munchy. So Jack is having a lovely bath in the sunshine. We've got Donnie, Derek, Archie in the yard as well with us. Jim, Ted and Moss, and Brigadier's munching in the garden. It's a nice Saturday morning in the sunshine. Oh, you guys, Jack. Is that nice, Jack? Come on in. I'll pop you out and then you can have a roll. Everyone is reunited. Oh, Derek, what are you doing? Naughty boy. Oh, Jack. So put him back and then he started bombing around the field. You clearly missed your friends, didn't you? So I think when we move the tubs out, I'm going to leave Derek and Donnie with Jack because I don't think he wants to be on his own now. Do you? Now you've made friends with them. Even though ordinarily you're quite happy on your own, but now you've been with the tups for quite a few months, I think you've got quite attached to them, haven't you, darling? Even though you can be a bit mean to them at times when it comes to food. But I think you love them, really. You like to itch your head on them. They're a good itching thing, aren't they? I think they quite like it too. Oh, is that nice? He says, oh. What do you say, Derek? He's a good boy. Good boy. Donnie? Yeah, you two are going to look after Jack. Happy boy. Happy, clean boy. So I have some helpers this morning. I've got Archie and Brigadier. Jack's over there watching suspiciously as I am unwinding his fence wire because his fence goes along here. So he has this top part of the field because in a few weeks' time the sheep will be coming back into here. So this will be the lambing field for the singles and then the twins next door. So we need to keep Jack off them all so it can grow nicely, and the tups will be getting moved today as well. So I don't know how happy he'll be about that, but he's got a nice big field, and you two are trying to help, aren't you? See if there's any food more like. But for some reason it's not unravelling, so I'm having to detangle it to then put it up. But once it's done, it's done. And then we'll get you boys taken over. You're having an itch, aren't you, Bold? Used to very cheeky. So here's a very happy Jack eating some haylage with my pets, Minnie, Snowy and Dorothy. Very happy little family, because I moved the tups early today because they needed a change of pasture. But that's why I thought these three girls can keep him company, and they're all very happy together. So I just scatter the haylage around so they can all get to it, so they're not fighting over it. And we've got our fence put up temporarily. I need to put a little bungee sort of gateway in the middle, because at lambing time I need to have access into this bit with the quad bike, but I can do that on another day. But at least I've got it basically up, and that's where having the solid posts are great, because it keeps it upright. Because one year I just used the electric posts and it just kept falling down, which is a bit of a nightmare. But we're all very happy and settled, aren't we? Munching away. Are you a happy boy now? Good boy. And you three enjoy being back up here, don't you? So you lot will probably stay up here, to be honest. Even at lambing time you can stay in here, can't you? Keep the others company. Because you're all getting a bit older, aren't you? And it's nice to have a bit more time to see you. Because they were down at Staveley with last year's lambs, babysitting them. But it's nice that they can come up here and have a bit of extra attention when I come to feed Jack. All the doggies watching on. A nice peaceful evening after a beautiful sunny day. See the sun on the hillside over there. It's just so quiet and peaceful this time of day. It's lovely. So it's been a good weekend, getting a few jobs done. So we're walking, the sheep is home. Phil's behind with Nell and Ted, and I'm going to pick up with Jim and Moss. So we'll just slowly bring them up the road, and then we will let them have a little break in the field on the way, and then we will come back down and get them once we've set up their pens ready for their pinchback vaccinations. So they are very good at following the pickup. They're very good girlies. It's a nice sunny day as well. So we've got 44 here, who are the ones that are scanned for twins and triplets. So we had a very good driver there who met us on the corner, and he backed up and waited nicely. The sheep don't mind, we have plenty of room. So we're just not rushing them. But they do generally tend to want to run, even though we're just wanting to take it very slowly. Oh, they're settling down a bit now. Oh, I think one of them's just a bit slow at the back, so it's just taking it slow with her. Good girls. There you go. We don't need to run. No, we don't need to run. Not with all them lammies on board. No, we don't need to run. Good girlies. And that's the main thing at this point. It's just, there are certain things that we need to do, like these vaccinations to protect the sheep and also the unborn lambs. But it's just doing everything in a very calm way. But nobody's getting stressed or anything like that. So that's where we just do it all very gently. They can have a nice graze on the way up, and we'll go and get everything sorted for them, so they're not having to walk all the way up the road in one go. Poor Phil's getting his exercise today. He's running behind the two dogs. Because what we thought is, because we're on our way up to our nans, we thought they'll just follow the pickup, but it is just having somebody behind, especially if there is traffic on the road. So I'm just going to speed up a bit here and go and get the gate ready. Come on, girlies. We're gonna have some grass for a bit. There we go. Good girl. Go and get a nibble whilst we go and get everything ready for you. Ready? Then we'll come and get you in a little bit. Go and eat some of that nice fresh grass. That is the great thing about the fact that we've had a bit of rain over the last few days. Tomorrow it's going to be sunny. The grass is going to grow lovely. No, this can't be it must have faded. Yeah, I'll just go extra. I think this used to just come off, doesn't it?
Unless it's been through some wire or something.
Right, you can lift your gate. going back down the road. Jim here. Here. Jim here. Shh. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, you're going back down the road. Come on. Shh. So me and Jim just slowly walking them back down. Jim, come here. Well, Phil goes and gets them some feed. So we're just taking them back down to a field called the Poorhouse Field, which has an old house in there, and it's not far from their lambing fields, but it just means that their fields get a rest for a little bit longer, a bit more time to green up. Off we go. So we're now through the gate. The cows have joined us, although we don't want the cows in their field as well. So we're going to have to get the sheep through the gate and keep the cows in this side. So Jim's just walking behind. They're all following Phil on the quad. And you girls just want to be in everything, don't you? Come on, sweeties. Jim, come on, come back. Hello, Cherry. Hello. So Phil's going to get the gate and try and stop them going through. Go on, go girlies. Cherry, are you helping? That's not very helpful. Cherry? Good girlies. Very obedient, aren't you? Right, little one. This is the old house. And after their morning walk up the road, their vaccine and their flute drench, they're all tucking in to some feed in their new field. So this is one that they come in most years at this time, pre-lambing. It's a lovely field. It's got loads of shelter for them, plenty of fresh grass in here, but they will still have some haylage. It's just lovely and quiet. They've got a nice beck. The cows are next door. The reason why we don't put them on the big field where the cows are is because there is a public road and footpath through there, and I really don't want to risk the sheep being on there at this stage, because if they get chased by a dog or anything scares them, then there is a very high risk of them aborting. So it's nice that they get to have their quiet little pre-lambing area, and then in a few weeks time they'll then be walked up to their lambing fields. So it's nice to have these areas that they change around into. It's good for sheep and for the land, for it to all have a rest and a bit of a change. So they've got all these lovely old trees in here, stone walls, plenty of shelter, plenty of grass, just lovely and peaceful. Cool down in the river. On our way to do the last batch of their heptabac. Nice little sniffies. Come here then! Come on! we're just slowly walking them up the road. We've left it till last thing because then we know there isn't any traffic or any other people coming down the road. So we've just taken it very slow. They can have a little nibble when they get up the road, and they'll have loads of grass in their field, in their lambing field. So everyone will be where they need to be. So they can have a little nibble as they go on the roadside. Very slowly, and this is where we did want to leave it till later on, because if we meet other people or cars or someone with a dog, then that can stress them out. So that's why we thought we will leave it till later this evening, because it has been quite busy with walkers and people around this weekend, so I'm sure they'll be very happy to be in their field. So here are our first lammies. So these two are a little bit earlier than everybody else because this girl decided to jump in with the boys. Didn't you? A week early. But look at these two beautiful little girls. So I've marked them up, done their tails, so they're number 1. She's been a very good mum. They're very full and very happy. So she's still in here with the rest of the twins, because I don't want to pop her in the field on her own. She's quite happy in here. So once anybody else lambs, then she can go through to the nursery field. But she's done a very good job. She lambed them all on her own. They've got full tummies. She's doing a great job. So this is the start of lambing. And hopefully next week we'll have quite a few more.